Shoppers at this Yigo strip mall still coming to grips with what happened in this parking lot just after 2 p.m. Monday afternoon. The surveillance video capturing the startling moment. A car is suddenly speeding north on Route 1 Marine Corps Drive before apparently crashing into another vehicle heading in the same direction. The impact so strong that the car up front flew into the air. The speeding car goes airborne as well before hitting a concrete pole, being torn into pieces. The sedan is seen flipped over, mangled in the parking lot. The driver, first responders say, is a woman found unconscious and not responding. She was rushed to the Guam Regional Medical City. KUAM has learned from authorities that she did not survive. Her name has not yet been released. Eyewitnesses Monday afternoon quickly trying to figure out what they just saw.
This is actually the front of the car. That's all the way down there.
There, it's all there now, halfway.
The evidence of this incredible crash still left behind, because you can see right here in the parking lot orange markings, some car part debris along the main road, and of course this car right here heavily damaged. Shoppers today remain stunned as images and videos of the crash circulated quickly on social media.
And then I was walking in. I came into the store already. I was, starting to work. I clocked in and I was starting to work. And suddenly my boss came in and asked me, where did I park my car? So I told my boss, I parked in the front. And then my boss, told me, Linda, your car is total. I go, what? So I walked out and I saw my car.
Linda Farron was in her car just minutes before the crash. Her roof smashed in and windows shattered.
I was imagining that if I would have stayed in my car for another 2 to 3 minutes, probably my head would be gone. Yes, because it's not too long since, not even 5 minutes, not even, I believe not even 7 minutes since I came in there. I was just starting to work.
Though still shaken, she says she feels lucky to be alive.
I'm trying to stay strong, so, I'm just, doing these things where I have to tow my car somewhere, but I'm okay.
Joe Matanonia also recalls the chaos.
Honestly, it looked like a scene from a movie. Like everything kind of like exploded, and then like I said, it kind of disseminated. So it looked crazy how the engine, I guess, was at the IG coffee shop, and then like you really couldn't see anything but debris. And like I was just more concerned, like, oh my god, like where's the person in the car, and like, what happened to them and stuff like that. So it was pretty scary.
A troubling scene even one day later. KUAM learning from authorities close to the investigation, the incident apparently started from a separate police call made in Dededo near the Guam Home Center. That's where we spoke with Rick Castro. He says he was heading home at the time he drove up and saw the wreckage.
It just looked like pure carnage from the beginning of the parking lot to the very end near the Island Girl Cafe. It's just a heap of metal there.
The aftermath, he says, looked like a war zone.
It was just the worst I've ever seen. At the very end, it was just pretty much a heap of metal, maybe at the most 3 yards, cubic yards of heaping metal. And for that to be crushed in that way was just unbelievable. And the cars that were struck on the way towards that little ball of metal that was left was unbelievable.
Guam police are looking into unconfirmed reports that the driver involved in the crash was also involved at an alleged stabbing in Dededo that afternoon. KUAM spoke to the home center manager, Mike Wu. He tells us that nothing happened in the store's parking lot, and his camera surveillance footage only caught the car speeding by on Marine Corps Drive. Meantime, authorities with Guam Highway Patrol continue to piece together the evidence into what has now become yet another tragedy. This one claiming the 18th traffic death police recorded this year. Julian Hernandez, KUAM News.